Seahawk fans, I have arrived. Welcome to That Square Sports Podcast, and we are here to talk about your mock draft with trades. Yes, sir. All right, first things first, guys. Hey, if you like what you see, always subscribe. If you also don't like what you see, comment and tell me what you like that you don't see it. Simple as that. All right, first things first, guys. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead. Dallas is on the phone with us. They said they want to give us their second round, a fifth round, and a seventh rounder, and they want to swap back 8 spots in the first round. I said, man, why the hell not? Let's do this, and I get more draft capital. So now we go from pick 16 to 24, and here's what we do with that 24th pick. At number 24 overall, we're going to select your edge rusher, Mr. Robinson, aka Chop Robinson, out of the University of Penn State. Perfect fit for y'all, defensive line. I really like this pick a lot. I think that you guys are going to have fun with him. He fits y'all style, y'all culture. He's just everything to fall in love with as a defensive player. So, honestly, obviously, with Pete Carroll being exited out, I'm pretty sure that he's going to have some influence on the first 3 picks in the draft, and then, of course, going to be the young guy after that. So, I really like Mr. Robinson, Chop Robinson, that is. Straight up, knock him out the park. He had a really good combine, but he has a really good tape as well. So, obviously, 2-2, 100% match. Why not pick him at 24? Now, Corkley out of Western Kentucky. A lot of people are kind of like, iffy. Well, I was watching a Steve Smith YouTube channel, the receiver, and I was looking at him too as well, and I was thinking about him, and I said, man, he plays these small schools, and then I watched the Ohio State game. And then I said, he's doing this against some of the most elite corners in the entire, college football world. I said, yeah, this dude nice. This dude hella nice. And I was like, he might be a bit of a steal in this draft, and I might have took him too early. But adding him, Smith-Njigba, then on top of that, you've got your boy Tyler Lockett, who's aging. Then you've got Metcalf as well, who's got anger problems, but can play football though now. You got a 4 set of receivers that could all win their one-on-one battles. Now, I know everybody says that in the NFL they could do that, but realistically speaking, Seattle could be one of the teams to actually really do it. And Corkley might come in right away, kind of like Njigba, how they eased him into the entire NFL, kind of eased him in there. Then they started using them, utilizing them. But I think that comes to the quarterback play, but we'll get to that in a second. So I like Corkley there at 56. Now, those are the 2 trade picks. Now we have the original 2 picks in the 3rd round. We got your boy Christian Haynes out of UConn. He got people throwing helmets at the Senior Bowl because he just too damn. You just can't get past him. You can't get past him. He is the final boss. He is just hard to get past. When I tell you the definition of throwing people out the club, when I tell you the definition of, hey, stop, we the police, hands up, you can't go nowhere, Christian Haynes is the kind of guy you're looking for. When you look at his tape, good low sense of gravity, drop the butt back, moves in, he's just staying straight up in drive. Or, hey, you know what, we got pass protection, let's go in neutral. It's hard for him to go to reverse. It's hard for him to be in reverse, man. So Christian Haynes is a definitely good pick right there, especially at offensive line. Could play center, could play guard. I like him both ways. He's part of the triangle, so, he can do center, guard, right and left. Why not? Grab him. Now, Mason Smith out of LSU, 6'5". He had a really cool combine. I think his injury is what slowed him down, but adding him with Chop and, of course, other pieces as well already in Seattle, this boy, he a big boy. You ever look at your refrigerator and be like, I wonder if it could move? That's what Mason Smith looked like. Add a couple inches to it. That's what it looked like. Your refrigerator could move. That's what a refrigerator that can run. That's what he is. That's a terrible analogy. But Mason Smith, man, that's the kind of guy you want on your defensive line. Just a plug hole. Just a big dude. And, Eric Armstead, Forrest Buckner, these are the type of guys that he's comped to because of his height. But, man, he can play ball too. Don't get it twisted. Now, we talked about quarterbacks earlier in this here mock draft. And a lot of you are like, Seattle fans, I know that Drew Lock is not the answer. He is not the second coming of Russ. He is not the second coming, bro. He's not coming after Geno. So Geno Smith Obviously, he's up there in age, and I think periodically they finna write back to this dude. He gonna have to write back. What is it? What did he say? They wrote me off, but I ain't write back though. So I think it's time that Michael Pratt comes in from Tulane. Strong arm, great quarterback, could really play, knows how to take a hit. This dude is hella nice, man. Like, and it's crazy because it wasn't even the games where, like, the USC game where I liked him. It was the games against like LSU, those weird games like that late at night I was watching where I seen him play against it was maybe Tulsa. I want to say it was Tulsa, or it was Oklahoma State or Tulsa, one of those schools in Oklahoma. I watched him play, man. I said, this dude can go, man. This boy nice, man. You know what I'm saying? So something like that, having a guy like Pratt on your roster, man. Yeah, now he can play. Now, and his accuracy is good too. Second, that's something a lot of QBs need to work on in the NFL, accuracy. But at pick 151, Jamari Thrash, another receiver. And the reason why I like him is like he's going to be like your Jaden Reed, like it was for Green Bay. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I want to surround Geno, Pratt, whoever the next quarterback is in Seattle, with nothing but talent at receiver, to where, because it's going to happen. Tyler Lockett is going to miss some games due to injury. DK Metcalf is going to miss some games due to injury. Why not have these young receivers come in like Jigba, Corkley, Thrash? Yes, have these guys come in and play nonstop. And on top of that, Jamari Thrash was a number one at Louisville. He's going to be very highly undervalued in this draft completely. I like him because he just knows how to get freaking open. He knows what he's doing. Especially when he was at Georgia State Southern, one of those, Georgia something like that, where he played ball there, and he was totally underutilized. His whole career he's been underutilized except for when he got to Louisville. So now, this is something that I really like to see from Seattle. I really would love to see him in this offense. Just utilize him as a jet sweep kind of guy. You could use him as a small slot receiver, stuff like that. I really like that. Yeah, I really like that a lot for them. Now, we go back to D-line again, Gabe Hall. I know we're talking about this a lot. We're double dipping. We haven't even gone in the secondary yet, but we will get to that, obviously. D-line, Gabe Hall. They call him Michael Phelps because all he does is just swim past the O-line, which is, if you think I'm lying, watch his tape, watching Texas Tech, Baylor, Texas, then turn around and watch him at the Senior Bowl, Combine. That's just what he does. His swim move is amazing. He's a Michael Phelps. There's nothing more to really left to be said about him. He's in shape for his size, can play all four downs if you need him to. Why not? And now, of course, we start addressing that secondary. I really liked, I know you guys are going to be like, you didn't take a corner in this entire draft? All these damn picks, you didn't take a corner? I know. I couldn't find a good corner once I got past here. I fell in love with so many other players. I couldn't find a good corner. But I said, I'm going to take me a safety. Malik Mustep out of Wake Forest. I said, I got to get me a safety, and I'm going to take him. What y'all think about that? Respectfully with him, I like the fact that he is an all-around ball hawk, kind of the guy that you guys want. He's not your Earl Thomas. I know. He's not your Jamal Adams. I know y'all love that. That's what Seattle is. To me, in my culture of me watching Seattle play, you guys have always had a pretty decent and solid safety. So I will respectfully say that's beautiful for y'all. So having him come in, he's not going to be your prized possession safety, but he's going to be what a safety's supposed to be. He's going to do a little bit above and beyond every once in a while, but not every game. So expect that. Next up, Eric All, tight end. Will Dissly and Fant are really good. Eric All is a tight end that's actually faster than probably both of them. So he gives you that whole TJ Hawkinson. He gives you that George Kittle type speed in open field. So that's somebody that you're looking for right there. And, of course, we're going to end it out here with Trevin Kagan out of Michigan. Offensive lineman again. Really can get in between the tackles. Actually, he's the second offensive lineman. He is not a triangle player. He's just really good at center. But I could see him playing guard if you need him to. Those running lanes are really good against Michigan. That's what he's good at. So stuff like that. But Seahawks fans, let me know how you guys think in this here mock draft. Don't hold back. Usually y'all don't. Take it easy. Go, what is it? Go Seahawks? I don't know. What is it? Go Hawks? Yeah, go Hawks. Take it easy.